fun as it is, I'm gonna miss how obnoxious this thing is. But I mean, on the brighter side of things, at least I'll be able to make videos. Won't have to be yelling, so then you can actually hear me. So that'll be kind of neat, and you know, maybe stop pissing off all of my neighbors. Now the funny thing about this is it's really not that fast. We're going the speed limit. It sounded like we were doing a lot more, but it's really not doing that much. It's really fucking me up how fast it gets dark. It was about a week ago. It could be like 8, 9 p.m. Now it's 5 p.m. and the sun is gone. I'm not looking forward to any part of this. Okay, so this needs to like do something. Gotta attach it to the catalytic converter. Entire gasket is missing there. Well, by the looks of it, everything under here sucks. You're gonna have to disconnect it right off the manifold. And this is not fun. I'm gonna have to cut this out. And there's actually like a slip fitting right here with no clamp on it. Good. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, some of the scariest looking stuff I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. I should probably let the exhaust get hot. So I'm gonna run it, let it idle, let this heat up. Try the manifold bolts. 14. Beautiful. Wow. That's not tight at all. What the fuck? This is from the shop where I brought the truck. I had a new engine put in. Wow, amazing. Ow, that's... yeah, right. That's still hot. I'm an idiot. These aren't tight at all. I really would like for this wrench to get in there somehow. Totally not inconvenient at all. Alright, just get in there. Okay, so much shit falling in my eyes. 1. Oh yeah, okay, that comes off. Good. Ow. Oh, of course it doesn't reach. Why would that reach? That just makes too much sense. At least one of them was tight. So I'm glad I can't see anything because it's on the back side and there's no way to get in here. Okay, yeah. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. I can't see what's going on. I can't even get this wrench on anything. Awesome, deadly. That's probably why they're not tight. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Oh my God, I can't deal with this fucking camera. I'm gonna chop my deck off. Okay, I'm gonna get these out and then I'll come back when it's finished. Free that up. There we go. Okay, good. There we are. Oh, this just needs to kind of screw off for a minute. There we go. Oh my God, it's so cold. Goddamn fucking hurricane outside. Punch the frame. Good. Awesome. That's off. Now I can undo all these hangers. Oh yeah, good stuff. One right here. Actually, this side's almost out. Oh yeah, it's like not even attached. It's not sketchy at all. Oh yeah. I got my safety rope. Oh, that's... I'm a fucking idiot. That's not even attached to anything. God damn it. So I got 2 more here. Let's just kind of lift that up right there. Definitely in my mouth. Oh, that tastes like danger. There we are. Let's kind of negotiate that over. Okay, that's down. What else we got here? I think that's it. Because that one's broken. So we just got the rope. How the fuck did that get... What? There's not even where to go. What the fuck? Get out. You're not even supposed to be in there. There we go. Ooh, heavy. Cut the rope. Okay, that's on my fun bits. Oh my god. Okay. I just need that piece. Oh god, it's the goggles. They do nothing. I get so much shit in my eyes. Goddamn fucking extension cord's frozen. Oh my god. I don't care. So this little puzzle piece has to go in here somehow. So I gotta grind all this down and get that ready to weld. Hey buddy! What's going on? Hey! Oh, doggo boy. So I essentially have this down to 4 repair areas. I have to do the end of the catalytic converter, which is going to suck. That connection, which I'm going to change with a flex pipe. I have to fix that area over there, which is going to connect to the catalytic converter. And I have to fix here, where the exhaust hanger is. So, 4 little areas. So I'm going to start here and work my way toward the hell. Okay, I can't have this camera on my head when I'm welding. I will use my phone.
Hey, buddy! What's going on? Just doing some dog stuff, eh? Yeah?
Well, I got the whole thing welded, and then I ground it all down, and then I filled in 2 holes, then I ground that down. Now it's pretty much done. No more holes. There's a couple low spots, like right here, and then there's another one right over here. But, I mean, it's probably the best part of the exhaust. That's very secure. So that is done. Actually, now that I think about it, how am I going to get this back on the truck if it's all one piece? Those clamps are definitely not coming apart. I probably have to add a flange somewhere. Maybe I'll just cut that off and then weld that really bad piece up to the catalytic converter, and I'm putting this in as one piece and this in as one piece, since that's how I got it out. Like, these are super rusted and like deteriorating to the point where they basically don't even exist anymore. But the concerning part is that there's clearly evidence of a clamp being here, and then same with right there. There's actually 2 clamps that aren't on here anymore, and the exhaust is still holding and not leaking from those sections. So the chance of me undoing this and getting this whole thing out is pretty much non-existent. I've decided to start fixing the catalytic converter first. Try and clean up the end so I have a surface to weld the pipe to. Okay, so start sticking this together. Oh my god.
Mask wasn't on. Sick. Oh, my eyes.
I got some more stuff done. There's a little heat shield that goes there, so I threw that back up into the position where it's supposed to be because there's 2 welds. You can see where it's actually attached, so I put that up, sort of got it in place. It's just a heat shield, so it doesn't have to be perfect. The end of the catalytic converter is pretty much sealed all the way around it, so that way when I weld this pipe onto the catalytic converter, on the outside of this is bigger than the actual diameter of the output on the catalytic converter. So because it goes around it, if I were to just weld that on, the exhaust gas would go through and then it would come up into that heat shield and then leak out through the heat shield. So I've sealed off that entire area of the heat shield around it. So now I can weld that right onto it. So it's not graceful, but it's less than $1,000 for a new catalytic converter, so it'll work. Next is that flange that I have to change. I'm just gonna cut that off cleanly on both sides, and I have a 2 1/4 inch band clamp that's coming in. That O2 sensor is completely fine, and I don't even have to remove it. And the one from this one here, the wire is actually ripped off, so I bought a new O2 sensor, so I have to take that one out. Those clamps on the muffler, I'm gonna remove, and I'm gonna weld those, and then I'm gonna weld the 2 slip joint fittings where it had a clamp, and the clamps have rusted away and fallen off. And then I get to cut this piece off to attach it to the catalytic converter, clean all that up. So right now, all I have to do, weld all of this together and make it all uniform pieces, sand it all down, paint it with ceramic coating. So then when the clamps come in, just button it all up, put it on the truck, and then start baking the ceramic coating. I got this off. Yeah, so I get to clean this up, weld this to the catalytic converter, slip that back on, weld it, weld this, and then where the pipe is the same size, I'll cut. And that's where the 3-inch band clamp will go. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. This sucks. I don't even want to deal with recording right now. I mean, you pretty much get the gist of it. I ground all this down yesterday, all of the fittings and whatever, and now I'm just gonna weld them up. I'll just come back once it's actually ground down and it's ready for paint, basically. Which is gonna be sick that I have to paint this outside. That's the process that I'm kind of working with here. Only got somewhere around 5 hours of daylight, so trying to get all of this done in a timely fashion basically doesn't even exist. I've been working on this for like a week straight now. I still have to flip this over and paint the other side. Then it dries, cools off, I heat it up again, and I've just been doing this over and over. Then I have to do that like downpipe piece. I don't even know what it's called. I mean, I guess it's kind of a downpipe because it goes down from the manifold, but it's not like technically a downpipe because there's no turbo. I don't know, I'm just gonna call it a downpipe. It's not perfect or anything, but like the heat shield exists. Maybe that'll protect the steering shaft. I don't know. I had to finish the catalytic converter. I got my clamps, still waiting on the O2 sensor. This is the 3-inch, and this is the 2 1/4. Like this thing here actually fell apart when I was just moving this around to try and get different angles to weld it and everything. But this is gonna go on here. I got that little flange thing all welded on and everything, grinding it all down, trying to make it, you know, somewhat smooth. Mostly because this thing was just completely fucked. But now it's not so bad. I have to clean up in here, you know, make it round again, kind of hammer it back into shape, and then get that other piece of pipe that's going to go in here that has the other O2 bung on it, and then I have to weld that in, and I believe at that point it's done because the clamp goes on the other side. You guys have seen the whole process. It's cutting, welding, yelling, contemplating my existence, trying to understand why I do the things that I do. I'll come back when I'm painting this piece just so you can, you know, see what's going on. I mean, it's not like the most revolutionary process. I'm just taking off all of the loose rust with a wire wheel on the grinder, and then I'm spraying it with ceramic coating, and then just leaving a heat gun in it to bake the pipe, so at least it's somewhat cured, so when I put it on the vehicle, I can finish the baking process. Yeah, I almost forgot, again, to record the paint. So I've been keeping it hot. I put JB Weld, I put JB Weld over all of the welds as kind of like a sealant. The heat gun is essentially drying this like instantly. And then I went over the whole thing with a wire wheel. For the rust that wouldn't come off, which is 90% of it, I used some rust converter. Now, I am mostly doing the parts that I can't get to because it's gonna get really scratched up when I actually put it in the truck. Good. Drying mode. So I'm gonna let that warm back up, kind of do its thing. I'm also using VHT flame-proof high temperature paint. 2 cans of this was the entire exhaust. Well, that's been baking for like a half hour, so I can start putting the catback section on and the downpipe piece. And by the time those are on, this will be cooled down and I can bolt this up. As long as nothing else goes wrong, I'm actually going to get this done tonight. So now let's just fight with this. Oh god. I'm gonna try and pick it up as much as I can. That way it doesn't get super scratched or anything. And then in the infinite wisdom of trying to be careful, I just will continue to hit everything. Get that over the brake lines. Good. Yeah, just kind of weasel my fat ass all the way over here. Oh, god damn it, I forgot to put the exhaust hangers back on. Oh my god, it's windy and it's cold and I don't like this. I really gotta finish sanding the rest of all this crap so I can oxycoat in there too. The small side on the top. Spray that down. Most of this is actually mud. I thought a lot of it was rust. I mean, a lot of it is rust, but it looks worse than it is. Let's raffle this in here. Make sure those are on. That's good. That's good. Alright, I'll do this one while I'm here. This is going together way too easy. Something catastrophically bad is going to happen. I can feel it. Let's spray this on. Disgusting. Oh, right on cue. Catastrophically wrong. Should have put this one in first. Oh, there's no way that's reaching. Awesome. Okay, let's take the first one out. Okay. Come on, get in that thing. Okay, how did that happen? How? Oh my god. It's stuck on the other side of the hanger. Ah, you bastard. Okay, there we go. And you go in here. Just like this. Yeah, that's dripping all over my face. Awesome. Alright. Solid. Now this has to go up here somehow. Of course we have a rock in it. This goes up here, like this. Okay, now just stay. Don't fall on me, please. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be around here somewhere. And like that. There we go. Perfect. It's all working too well and I'm very suspicious. Well, that's on. I mean, enough. Still has to go all the way up. I'll throw the old O2 sensor back in just to make sure it's all sealed. This whole ass thing has to come up through here. Okay. Oh my god. Balance. Scary. Oh my god, this stuff is frozen. Oh my god, that's so much. Jesus Christ. I was trying to take it off and I just kept adding more. Oh, wait, no, that's not seizing. Oh my god. I guess I forgot to do the coat on the bottom entirely for this one. Alright. This has to twist. Come on, get over the thing. Come on, bastard. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, just keep going. There you go, almost. You're almost there. A little more. Come on. There we go. Okay. You go in here, and you go like this. Oh my god, I'm dropping the whole thing. Oh yeah, look at that. It's gonna line up good. Alright. This has to, oh my god, there's so much shit falling in my face.
What's going on, buddy? Hello? Hi. Yeah.
Bunch on here. And I wrap this around here. Oh, that's all over me. Good. Alright. Now, I completely missed recording the whole first half of all that because all of that part's together. Now this has to go up here like this, and then in here. Oh my god, that's a lot of sealant. Now just make sure that split goes right in the middle, like that. Now you can just kind of button that up like that, and tighten. Now we can send it home. That's good. Now I just gotta do the manifold bolts. God damn it, it's cold.
Okay, so here we go. I can actually have a normal conversation. We could do some ASMR talking, tell you all about how terrible this entire job was. Plus, I don't have a rocker panel on the entire right side of the truck. So it's actually going to be quieter than this. Like, even with the door open, it's quiet. I still have the whole welding canopy up, because that's a pretty hefty fine for welding in public without putting any shielding up. Alright. I'm pretty content with that. Sounds good. And once the proper O2 sensor comes in, I'm not even gonna have a check engine light anymore. This is gonna be so weird. That little guy's been on for about 6 years. But anyway, it's absolutely freezing in the truck right now. So I'm not gonna rev it up or anything. Like, it's still freezing. It's gonna take a while to get to temperature. And despite what the sky is telling you, it's actually 6 o'clock right now. The DynoMax muffler sounds all right. So I'm pretty content with this. This is great. Another thing checked off the list for reasons that I should be pulled over. Now I just have to get the front and the rear windshields fixed. And all that's left for this is the body, rockers, cab corners, and bedsides. I don't know, hopefully you got some enjoyment out of this or something. Like the video, you know, that's cool. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, that helps out a lot. Or, I don't know, don't do any of it. I'm not telling you what to do.